Okay, in this video we're going to look at how we put together the equation of a straight line using the gradient and the y-intercept. Now in a previous video you should have watched, or you should already know about how I work out the gradient. So for y equals x plus 5, I worked out the gradient previously as 1. I did rise over run and I got 1. So I'm going to just fill that in as 1. The y-intercept is where this line crosses the y-axis. So it crosses the y-axis right here at 5. So I'm just going to fill that in as 5. Okay, next straight line. I've already done the gradient from a previous video, so that's 2. Where does it cross the y-axis? Here at -3. Let's keep going and then we'll look and see if we can see a pattern. So this gradient for this line is -1. Where does it cross the x-axis? The y-axis rather, 0. Next line, gradient, -0.5. Back -4 up to gradient -0.5. Where does it cross over the y-axis? 4. Now just look at this. I've got gradient of 1 and that's 1x. Gradient of 2 and that's 2x. Gradient of -1, -1 is in front of x. Gradient of -0.5, what's in front of x? -0.5. Y-intercept, 5. Y-intercept, -3, -3. Y-intercept, well there's nothing at the back here. I don't write +0 because it's nothing. So 0 and nothing here. 4, 4. Now this one's special because I put the -0.5x at the back. The -0.5 is with the x and that's the gradient, and the 4 is on its own and that's the y-intercept. So the number on its own is the y-intercept, and the number attached to the x, what I'm multiplying x by, is the gradient. Let's look at this special line that we had here. And remember that we said the gradient here is 0. Where's the y-intercept? 2, because it's on its own, not part of the, it's not with x. And finally, this one here, let me just get this one here. This is the horizontal line. Remember we said the gradient is undefined, so I'm just going to put a blank through there, and it also doesn't cross the y-axis at all. So this is a bit of a strange one. In fact, both these are quite strange. But these, for the diagonal, in general, what we have, and what's very important to learn, is this key point. We call our straight lines y equals mx plus c. M is the gradient, and c is the y-intercept. So m in front of x, that's the gradient each time, and the y-intercept. And that's a real key point, one that will come up again and again through your maths lessons.